What's up, guys? Duke of Games here. Thank you once again for allowing me into your homes. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I got a little bit of green here. I didn't have a solid green shirt. I should probably invest in one for future festive looks. But hope everyone has a good, safe St. Patrick's Day. Don't do anything to endanger your life, of course, because you want to have another one. So yesterday what did we do? We beat a couple of floor bosses. We mainly did a lot of Tartarus, and we worked on, I think, the Emperor social link to get Odin eventually. But that's pretty much what we're gonna do today. Is see if we're strong enough to take on another one of the floor bosses on floor 201. Um, After that is the Kyoto trip. So, if this is your first video, please consider liking, disliking, commenting, subscribing to me on YouTube, following me here on Twitch, and let's get started, shall we? I would like it if my thing didn't mess up just once. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. But yeah. Excuse me. This shirt is actually an Ozzy t-shirt. Ozzy Osbourne. He's an English rock musician for people who may not know who he is, because we're at that point where some people might not even know who Ozzy Osbourne is. But growing up, he was like one of, even he was already kind of after my time. Like, he was more so like, he was popular in the 70s with Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath is like my favorite rock band ever. So I was born in 1988. I'm 33. I'll be 34 this year. But so Black Sabbath was already before my time. It was like, it would have been like my grandpa's music, really. My grandpa and my dad listened to them. But even then, my dad was born in 1962, so he would have been like 10 years old by the time Black Sabbath would have been like, I think 72 is when they released Paranoid, which was one of their more popular albums. But he continued to have a career starting in the 70s and still up to today, although, he's 74, so he's not as able. I know that he wants to. He has that old school mentality of like, work, 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 gotta work. But I was a big fan of his, especially starting in 2001. That's like my first, I started off with Down to Earth. He released an album in 2001 called Down to Earth, and that was pretty much my introduction to him. And then I just worked my way backwards and eventually collected all of his albums. Most of them, anyway. I didn't get the greatest hits one, and I didn't get the one full of covers. But any main studio release that he's released, I've gotten. I haven't gotten Ordinary Man yet, but it's on the to collect list. But I told that story to tell this story. This T-shirt that I'm wearing is it has all his tattoos that he's ever gotten. Like, if you ever see him without his shirt, he has all these tattoos. Dude is tatted up. But yeah, he definitely influenced my love of music in a lot of different areas. Like, if I stop and think about all the stuff that had an impact on me music wise, like, it's from all different walks of life and angles. Like, before it was rock music, hard rock music, and heavy metal. It was Michael Jackson. Like, Michael Jackson is still like one of my top favorite artists. I have all of his albums except for Invincible and Escape. I have all of Black Sabbath and Heaven and Hell's albums except for Dehumanizer. I need to actually collect that one. I have a couple. I think I only have one with the
Kyoto, huh?
Tony
Talk about
Martin
boring. You don't like it? Personally, I think it's one of the most
cross
beautiful
purposes.
places in the world.
Whatever. Why don't I like hanging out with the girls? Or maybe I'm just happy. I don't know. I'm supposed to buy one of every drink. You transfer to a tour bus after arriving at Kyoto Station. The sun has already set. Hagashiyama Zanjo, Godaigo Inn.
We're finally here. Whoa, nice place.
This is a ryokan, I'm guessing.
It is an expensive area, after all.
Hey,
Why
what's
is this
that
guy
mouthful?
hanging out with us? Like, we're part of Seas. You're just an intruder. It's for decoration.
I see. So that's the style here in Kyoto, huh? So, which way to the geishas?
Now you're
Right,
talking,
I
man.
forgot about that. Count me in.
Keep dreaming, Junpei.
I mean, all you have to do is pay them. And even a lot of the time, it's not for sexual things. It's just to have them hang out with you and serve you tea and shit. At least that's what I've heard.
Is this one of the open-air hot springs I have heard about? No.
Oh, it's
just
a
courtyard. It's not meant for bathing.
it's a onsen
So where
scene,
were you
huh?
guys gonna go at your old school, Ryoji? Somewhere interesting, I bet. Kyoto's so typical, don't you think?
I was in America.
I don't really remember.
Are you serious? That's the highlight of the year.
Come on, you can talk later. You're blocking the hallway.
Norio will be staying in my room
Girl,
for reasons.
Your rooms are that way. Why don't you go get unpacked?
You heard her.
Dun, 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 dun.
We'll see you later then.
Excuse me, she had just a rhythmic walk sound.
Hey, knock it off, Junpei. Back over there. I guess get with the program.
I have no gender. I just look like a woman. I am just a robot. I can go wherever I want. Goldaigo, first floor. I assume there's a vending machine in here that I'm supposed to buy all the different drinks from. Oh, look, it's Bebe. Norio-sama, Norio-sama, this is great. Kyoto, it is better than Destiny World. And see how this tower stands up with only matchsticks. Sugoi. That is the beauty of Japan. Welcome, 6 Hara clerk. What would you like? Konpeito, Mibu cracker, browse other snacks. What's Konpeito? 1,000 yen? What is it made out of? Gold? Mibu cracker. Pickled turnip, nama, yatsuhashi, browse other snacks. 1,500. What do any of these do? Thank you so much. Please come again. They really don't do anything, I'm afraid. They're just for decoration. I got all this crap. Rice cracker associated with Shinsen Gumi. Spiky candies. Okay. I'm sure they do something. Oh no. No, not the pickled turnip, damn it. Nama Yatsuhashi, please. $2,020. What's it made out of? Gold? Japanese treat with red bean paste inside. Oh. Thinly sliced turnip that's been pickled. Interesting, interesting. I do like red bean paste. Oh man, one of these days we're gonna have to make a trip to the not the Japanese buffet, but there's a Chinese buffet in my hometown. Oh look, it's what's his face. My gourmet friend, I bet you're as tired of Kyoto as I am. Honestly, there's nothing here to interest an avid gourmet. I tried all the food the souvenir shop had to offer, but it wasn't as good as I hoped. I see. Oh look, Kenzie and Kaz are here. So many of my friends. Hey Norio, what's up? Check this out. The hot springs in there, right? So based on the hotel's layout. This guy seriously thinks he can sneak a peek. Give it up, Kenji. What do you think? You're 10 feet tall? Give up. Never. Nothing's impossible. What kind of athlete are you? If you accept your limits, you'll never succeed. I never thought of it that way. Alright, I won't give up. Although I guess our height is one of those limitations we can't overcome. You guys are perving, huh? Boys will be boys. That's the excuse we use to allow that shit. People need to experience life. It's the hot spring. A woman-only session is in progress. Oh, okay. Based on this hotel's layout. Male senior. The student council president seems like she's mad. Does she think we're being immature? I mean, if the boot fits. Oh, so you guys both say the same thing? Can't go out that way. Wahaha, did you see that? I was so close, but I got caught. We better go to our room, man, or else Miss Tonomi might get pissed off. Did you know the hot spring here is really famous? Every few hours is a surprise. Why are you chuckling about that? Ooh. Hey, look, there's a... one of every drink. Durian soda, jumbo juice, V6. Don't buy anything. Durian soda, that sounds... well, I don't know. Maybe it's good. I've heard it tastes like rotten onions, though. Maybe you need to have someone serve you the right kind of durian. I said all the drinks on the Kyoto trip. Oh shit, don't. I hope this doesn't. No, please don't make me. Men's room. Oh, the TV's on. Please don't make me. Are there... no. So my room's here at the end of the hallway. Get away, Junpei. What's wrong with you? Whoa, I didn't know they aired this show in Kyoto too. Back home it airs on Sunday afternoons. I feel like I'm watching a different program. Do I have my yukata on straight? It doesn't seem right. I reserved this mattress, especially this corner is the best one. We had something similar. I was in high school, for my first 2 years, I was in MESA, which is, what is that? Mathematic, Engineering, Science, Achievement, or something like that. And it was called the Jamboree. Every year they would go to Albuquerque. And when I was 15, I had never stayed over anywhere because my dad was paranoid and always thought somebody was out to get us. So we never really allowed to like sleep over at friends' houses or do anything like that. So one year I was able to actually go, and because I was like so not used to like hanging out with other people, like the idea of like staying in a hotel room with like people I didn't know was like super creepy to me. And so like I was able to stay in the hotel room with my best friend, and my best friend in high school, that is. And it was really cool. I guess there's really no super interesting point. It's just that, you know, I remember taking a trip like this, so to speak, whenever I was in high school as well. How come our school trip is inside Japan? Dude, we've got to go abroad or there's no point. I hear it's Ekuda's fault. Every other teacher wanted to go out of the country, but Ekuda insisted on Kyoto. Serious? That guy sucks. Yeah, Ekuda is kind of a old school xenophobic type dude. You can be proud of your country and you can be proud of your heritage, but like if it gets to the point where you become racist and treat other people like shit, it's like unacceptable at that point. We're visiting shrines tomorrow. Honestly, why bother? I think I'll fake sick and relax in here tomorrow instead. Oh, hey, look, it's Keisuke. Hello, Miyamoto-kun. What are you up to? I'm just relaxing here with Keisuke. I just hope there isn't any trouble while I'm off duty. Hey, Hitotoshi-kun, have you tried these cookies? They're so good. Oh, no, I haven't. Therefore, there aren't any left. Excuse me, aren't the snacks supposed to be one per person? There should be one left for me. Oh, really? Oops, I ate them all. Sorry. I see. I'll just pretend there weren't any there to begin with. I'm gonna have to write you up for this case, Kay. It goes against bylaws. It goes against regulations. Sorry. Even though we're at an inn far away from home, it feels just like the dorm. I should get some sleep and hope we'll have time for sightseeing tomorrow. You can't come up here, Norio. Don't you know? This is the girls' floor. Oh, Yuko. Oh, hey, Norio-kun. I've just been walking around and I'm already exhausted. But honestly, I've been psyched since the minute we walked through the front door. The hot springs and the souvenir shop. Oh, and I'm a pro at pillow fights. I sling them fast as bullets. Then at midnight, all the girls get together and tell each other what boys they like. Yep, I'm all set for this trip. Anyways, have you seen this vending machine here? The drink selection is totally different than back home. I wonder what they taste like. Okay, so they do have the same drinks, and they told me to buy all the drinks, so I did. You're not supposed to be up here, Norio. She looks like a person with no soul. Well, her father did just die. It's gonna take some getting used to. You can't walk in here. It's the girls' room. Oh, it's a couple of those gossiping ones. Hey, do you have anyone to go around with tomorrow? Wait a second, are you going out with someone? It's a secret. Ugh, that's no fun. Way to kill the conversation there. Kinkakuji, Kiyomizudera, are you kidding me? If we're in Kyoto, we've got to go to the Shinsengumi. That's what I'm talking about. Iketa's remains and the Nishi Honganji, right? And the Nishi Honganji, right? No, I won't have enough time. Yeah. Aw, bummer. But if you got a girlfriend, you shouldn't leave her behind at times like this. Girls get really mad when you do that, you know. Well, it should probably be Yuko then, if that's the case, because Chihiro won't get pissed off. Because she can't get pissed off in the girls' room. Okay, so. You guys get the top floor, huh? Pretty nice. Although, if an earthquake were to happen, you guys would be screwed. Or maybe we'd be screwed because we're in the middle. As someone who lives in New Mexico, earthquakes aren't really a worry for us. Oh wait, I think I talked to everybody. I got one of every kind of food here. I don't see any vending machines down here. We obviously can't leave. Well, I guess I didn't talk to Miss Toriumi. Hurry, 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 hurry. You can talk later. Hurry up and get to your rooms. I don't want to be yelled at for your behavior. Huh? Don't you know which room you're in? I'm fine. Hurry up and go. I'd rather much be in your room. Wink. Well, we talked to everybody. We got all the drinks. And of course, I'm situated in the last room. So what's going to happen here, I wonder? Is the midnight hour going to fuck up the other students? Only time will... Oh, we just don't do anything. It was a long trip. Kyoto's like... If Japan's kind of like that shape, it's like right here. Like, I wonder where our school is if it took us like this long to get to Kyoto. I'm sure we didn't take the bullet train because that shit's out of the budget for a school. Okay, I need to throw this straw away. It's very gross. I need to get another one. You went sightseeing around Kyoto aboard a tour bus. Visiting the places in person was much more exciting than seeing them in photographs. In the afternoon, everyone went their separate ways at the Kamogawa near the hotel. The riverbank of the Kamogawa near Sanjo Bridge, nighttime.
We should probably head back. We don't want to miss curfew.
Been live for 20 minutes. Let me make sure that I'm not muted or anything. Good. She looks like she has no
The later
soul.
it gets, the more crowded the Shijo becomes.
Shijo.
Why are you still concerned about me? Our days of fighting together are over.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I
We
know.
have no
Picking my
common goal to
noses.
fight for, no enemies to defeat, no reason to be friends.
Oh, here we go.
That's not true.
We have some things in
We've
common,
reached our
maybe.
conclusion. Why should we continue on? Everything I believed in was a lie. And in the end, I failed to.
You failed to what? To protect the most important person in your life? Is that what you're trying to say? You said you were atoning for what the Kirito group did in the past, but that's not true. You were only fighting to protect your father.
That's right. I fought to protect him, and look what happened. My trust for the chairman blinded me, and I fell right into his trap. There was nothing I could do. My father placed the onus of responsibility all upon himself, and ever since the incident, he looked as if he was dead inside. I fought so that he could release the shame and guilt that burdened him so.
So that I could have the burden and shame.
But my efforts were futile, and now my life is without meaning.
You're only 18. Ow.
I'm sorry, but we don't know that for sure yet.
I mean, Tartarus still exists. Forget about that.
Hey, did you know that I used to live around here?
Oh, that's why you're so chic.
After my dad died, my mom spent all her time throwing herself at random men.
Oof.
I couldn't stand to see her acting like that, so I used to come out here to the riverbank to get away.
Why are you still talking
My
to me?
belief in my dad was all I had.
Your father was only doing what he thought was best.
Just like your
Yes,
father,
But
right?
it was still wrong. So he fought to the end to try and make it right again. He never gave up. He believed shadows were dangerous and they needed to be stopped, even if it meant losing his life. That's why I fight. I want to eliminate the Dark Hour and fulfill my dad's final wish.
Fulfill his final wish.
That's all No. We can do. Right, Senpai?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for snapping me out of that. I've recovered
Yes,
completely.
I agree, Takeba. It's not over yet. Nothing has been decided. We must put an end to this for the sake of my father and yours.
Senpai.
Yukari, will you stand with me until the end?
She found resolution and now has given wake to a new persona or whatever.
Well, I guess we should go and take a bath together now.
That's what friends do.
Take a bath together?
Yeah, in the outdoor hot spring deck at the hotel. It's really nice. Now that we have everything out in the open, there's nothing left for us to hide.
Japanese people are just so gung-ho.
Nothing.
Well, not even Japanese people. I mean, it's an Asian thing.
Hey, stop blushing. I didn't mean it like that.
They're not prudes like we
Anyways,
are in the
we
West.
should really get going. It's already past curfew.
There's no need to worry, Father. I am not alone, and I'll never look back again.
You know, all it took was this Kyoto trip to really make me open my eyes. Wow, but she became more human looking and she's got it's like Ivy from Soul Calibur, except nowhere near as sexualized. Peninsula has given rise to Artemisia. Okay. You went from dual wield to whip build, huh?